Hello, my name is Sasha Radlisky, and welcome to this 30-minute Power Vinyasa class. Today we'll find a nice energetic flow with a little extra attention into the glutes, both strengthening and stretching that area. So please go ahead and clear your space. Optional props, just if you like them. We won't be using blocks too much, but if you typically use them, go ahead and grab them. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting in all fours position, hands and knees onto the ground. On your next inhale, open the chest and lift the gaze up so your whole spine comes into an arch. On your exhale, drop your head, tuck your pelvis under. Good, curving. Inhale, arching, and exhale, curving. Just continue like this through cat and cow on your own breath, a few more rounds. Good, another breath or so through your arch and your curve. And then come back through the center. Spine is nice and long. From here, you can just lift the right knee off and we'll do a few circles through this right hip. It's really trying to find the full range of motion here. Front, side, back, and side. And not trying to miss a spot. When you're ready, circle the other direction. Good, and rest of the body is just trying to stabilize and stay relatively still, so your hands are fully pressing down into the mat, strong through the arms and shoulders. Good, give that leg a little shake out. Other side, left leg. And just keep the knee bent, just circle the hip a few times one direction. Good, full range of motion. And when you're ready, circling the other way. Good, continuing to draw in and up through the belly to keep your center stabilized as well. Good, give that a little shake out. Good, both knees come back down, tuck your toes, and press back downward facing dog. Breathing here, either stay a few breaths in stillness or tread through the feet. You can find a little movement, just shifting the weight side to side. Good, breathing and opening up through the feet, the ankles, the backs of the legs. Inhale forward into your plank pose, and then exhale back down dog. Same thing, inhale forward plank, and exhale back downward facing dog. Last one, inhale forward into your plank pose, exhale, lower down. You're going to take your next inhale, lift the chest into a cobra. Good, exhale, pause here. Good, engage the glutes, keep the low belly lifted, take one last breath in. And exhale, chest comes back down, tuck your toes back into downward facing dog. From here, you can slightly bend your knees, look in between your hands. Take a few steps up towards the top of your mat until you arrive into your forward fold, and then relax the forehead down. You can keep the knees soft and just give your head a little shake out, yes and no. Good, take your next inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach your arms up. And exhale, palms down through the center. Good, breathing here for a moment in mountain pose. And we'll continue to warm up and take a few variations of sun salutations. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, release down. Step the right foot back into your low lunge. You'll just take a few breaths here in your low lunge and just check the alignment of your hips. So we're not looking to sink too far down or be too lifted up. Find a place right in the middle where you can still find an opening through the front of your hip and your glutes and your hamstrings are slightly toned and supportive. And from here, you can step back into your plank pose. Good, 3 breaths here, 3. Good, and 2. Heels reaching out, head reaching out. And 1, belly stays lifted as you lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, lift the chest up. Cobra, exhale, chest comes back down. 2 more like that. Inhale, lifting up. Good, exhale down. Good, inhale, lifting up. And exhale down, last one. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Come back through your all fours. And we'll pause here. Good, we'll do a little extra toning for the glutes here. So knee will stay bent. Just lift the right knee off to the side and back in. Just out and in. Good. A few more times, just lifting and lowering. So as you do this movement, we're looking to stabilize through the shoulders, the arms, the waist, belly lifting in and up. Keep the whole rest of the shape steady. Good, another 3, and 2, and 1. Good, knee comes back down to the ground. Other side, left side. Good, knee stays bent, just left leg lifting out and in. Good, keep the breath moving here. Continuing to stabilize through your torso, through the belly. Good, stay with it, another 3, and 2, and 1. Good work, both knees come back down. Press back, downward facing dog. From here, right leg lifts up and steps forward into your low lunge. And take a breath or so here. Again, finding that middle place. Hips aren't sinking too far down or lifting too far up, right in the center. Opening through the front, a bit of tone through the back. Good, step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift up, and exhale down. Inhale all the way up, arms reach up, and exhale, palms down through the center. And here in mountain pose, we'll find a variation so you can keep your hands touching and just lift the right foot off the ground. Bring the knee up so there's about a 90-degree angle through the hip and the knee. You're just balancing here for a breath. This one-legged mountain pose. Good, keeping this standing leg engaged, this left glute engaged into the hamstring, really pressing down into the floor. Good, last breath in, lift that right knee up, and then exhale down. Good, same thing, other side, just lifting the left leg up. Good, finding your balance on the right leg, engaging through the glute, the hamstring down through the whole leg into the foot. Good, breathing here, nice and steady. Last breath in, lift this left knee up another inch, and then exhale, let it go. Good, both feet down onto the ground. Find your breath. Take your next inhale, arms stretching up, and exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift up, and exhale, release down. Step the left foot back into a low lunge. Moving a little faster now, step back, plank pose. Good, breathing here in your plank. Feel the hamstrings reaching up towards the ceiling, glutes drawing in, staying really supported through the whole body here for one last breath in, and then exhale, lower down. Either stick with cobra or come up into upward facing dog. Good, back into downward facing dog. Left leg step forward, low lunge. Good, breath in, exhale, forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift up, and exhale down. This time, we'll sink the hips down and back, chair pose. Good, breathing here for 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale, fold forward, step, or if you like, hop back, plank pose, lower down, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale up, and then press back into your all fours. Good, upper body, belly stay steady. This time we'll lift the leg up and back. Good, right leg is lifting up and down. Good, a tendency here is to really sink and have an arch in the back. Really counteract that by firming the core even more. Good, working where your hamstrings and your glutes meet. Another 3, and 2, and 1. Good, shake that foot out. Other side, left side. Good, keep the breath going. Even when we're working really hard through the muscles, you still want to find that ease and openness through the breath. Good, continuing to stabilize belly in and up. Last sets for 3 and 2 and 1. Good, knees down. You can widen the knees, take a child's pose. Good, exhale, relax the head down. Good, keep breathing. You'll walk your hands over towards the right diagonal. Chest may be coming over towards that right thigh. Take a few breaths here, stretching into the left side of your body. Good, when you're ready, walk your hands back through the center and then over towards the left. Chest may be peeking towards that left thigh. Long, deep breaths in towards the right ribs. Good, when you're ready, come back in through the center. Good, coming back up through all fours, scoot your knees back in, and then press back downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up, inhale. Exhale forward into your low lunge. Ground down through your feet, then reach both arms up, high lunge. Good, getting really grounded here. Good, keep the weight down through this front right leg. Keep the hips and knees bent like this. You'll just step forward into chair pose at the top of your mat. Good, breathing here. Palms come down through the center. We'll add a twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Good, keep your breath going. Inhale, center, and exhale, hands touch down. Stepping or hopping back through plank pose. Good, take a vinyasa on your own timing and your own choice of arch. Good, when you're ready, breathing here for 3 and 2 and 1. Good, lift the left leg up, step it forward, low lunge. Ground down through your feet, both arms reach up, high lunge. Good, weight comes down through this front left leg. Step forward, chair pose. Good, breathing here. Palms down through the center. Inhale, exhale, twist left. Hips stay in the center, just twisting above the belly button. Good, take your next inhale, center. Exhale, down, back through plank pose. Take a vinyasa, or if you like, you could just press back directly to down dog. And when you're ready, reach the right leg up into the air, inhale. And then exhale, step forward into your low lunge. Good, ground down through the feet. Then both arms reach up, high lunge. Get a little different this time. We'll still bring the weight forward onto the right foot, but this time shift forward into that one-legged mountain pose. The left leg is lifted off the ground. Good, breathing here. Really engaging through the standing leg, staying supported. Take another breath in. Slow, controlled exhale brings you back into your high lunge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open. Warrior 2 to the side. Good, take a few breaths here. Then we'll flip the right palm, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Good, legs staying really nice and grounded. Continue to sink down through that right hip, down through the right knee. Inhale, back up center, legs stay the same. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Top arm reaches up and over, side angle. Good, inhale back up through center, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel down, and then step back into your plank pose. Good, just staying here in plank if you like, or an extra little challenge if you're up for it. We'll lift and lower right and left foot. Good, so everything stays the same. Just lifting, alternating right and left foot off the ground. Good, keep it breathing. Belly staying in and up. Good, take another set right and left. Then either pressing back down dog or moving through the vinyasa. Good, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Reach the left leg up. Left leg extends into the air. Step forward, low lunge. Good, both arms reach up, high lunge. Good, breathing here. Get grounded down through this left leg. Shift your weight forward. Standing up, one-legged mountain. Right leg is lifted. Good, engaging through the back of the standing left leg. Glutes, hamstring all the way down through your foot, really steady. Take another in breath, lift the right knee up another inch. Beautiful, exhale, step back, high lunge. Inhale, lift up through your center. Exhale, warrior two opens you up. Good, just get steady down through your base. Then when you're ready, top arm reaches up and back, reverse warrior. Inhale here, exhale, sink another inch down through the thigh. Good, keep breathing. Take your next inhale back up, warrior two. Exhale, elbow to knee, side angle. This top arm reaches up and over. Good, on your next inhale, lifting back up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Good, step back, plank pose. Good, same thing, either lifting right and left or just staying steady in your plank pose. You could either point or flex your toes here, your choice. Good, still breathing. Then take another set, right and left, beautiful. Either vinyasa or back into down dog. When you're ready, please take a child's pose. Good. Making your way back up through all fours. Scoot your knees in and back into down dog. Reach the right leg up into the air. Good, full breath in. On your exhale, open the hip, bend that right knee. And similar to how we found those circles on all fours in the beginning, now circling the knee here, opening the hip in downward dog. And you can find any kind of movement here through this right leg using the ankle. Good, bending and stretching the knee. Just move in a way that feels good. And when you're ready, you'll bring that right knee forward, pigeon pose, right side. Good, so this might not be good for your hip or your knee. If that's the case, please come down ankle to knee on your back. It provides the same stretch, just a little less pressure onto the joints. So either one of these options is perfectly fine. If you're up in this pigeon pose, when you're ready, you can walk yourself down, maybe using a block or using your hands to rest your head onto. And then starting to deepen your breath a bit, really feeling the inhale and exhale in your body. Feeling the rising and expansion, opening of the inhale, and that soft release of the exhale. Not only feeling that breath into your ribs, your belly, your chest, but also seeing if you can send it a little lower down into your low belly and your hips. Good. Stay with your breath on your next inhale, walking yourself back up, and we'll all meet back into downward facing dog. And just take 3 breaths here in down dog for 3, and 2, and 1. Good. The left leg reaches up. Inhale. As you exhale, open the hip, bend the top knee. And finding those circles through the hip in both directions. You can rotate in, out, and extend that movement all the way down to the knee and ankle. It really doesn't matter what this looks like. Just find lots of movement and rotations through the left leg. When you're ready, left knee comes forward into your pigeon pose, or if you chose that variation on your back, go ahead and flip back over to your back. Yet if you're up here, taking a breath in, and then as you're ready, exhaling to walk forward. If you like, you can grab a block or something for your head. And really staying with the feeling of your breath here. You can really visualize and feel the breath all the way down into the belly and into the hips on the inhale. Feeling that area grow wider and open. And on the exhale, softening the glutes, softening through the pelvis. Inhaling into your hips. Feeling it open, and then exhale, softening into the pose. Good. On your next inhale, please come back up. We'll meet back. One last downward facing dog, and either take another 3 or so breaths here or find one last vinyasa, your choice. Good. When you're ready, coming forward, bringing your knees down onto the ground. Good. And you can open back up the spine with a few rounds of cat and cow, or if you want to add on some circles, curves. You can involve your hips, your whole spine, shoulders, and head. Perhaps even closing your eyes here. Again, it's not what it looks like. It's just more about opening the whole spine and some fluid movement. Just listen to your intuition here. Move in a way that feels good. And from here, please shift over to one side. We'll come down onto our backs. And you can bring your feet up to touch onto your mat with your knees bent. And then we'll shift the hips, lift them up and over a few inches to the left side. So hips up and over to the left. From here, bring your knees to the right. Good. Finding your twist here. Good. You can keep your chest open, either bring your arms out into T or a cactus. Maybe you rest this hand onto the leg or keep it open, your choice. And you might choose to let your head look away from your knees. Good. Breathing into this twist, perhaps closing your eyes. And starting to relax the body a little more. So you can really focus on the feeling of your breath and make the conscious choice to relax your body. So like we were exploring in pigeon pose on the inhale, feeling the body, feeling the openness of the breath, and then on the exhale, just letting that go, feeling the whole body soften from the top of your head, down your spine, to your hips. And just keep breathing. On your next inhale, bring your knees up through center. You can place your feet back down onto the ground. We'll shift the hips opposite side towards the right. Knees come to the left. Good. Adjusting into your twist second side. Chest stays open. Maybe head looks away. And enjoying your breath here. And inhale, feeling your body nice and spacious, and then exhale, letting it relax down into your mat. Good. Stay with your breath, please. On your next inhale, hips and knees come back in. You can adjust your hips back to the center. Then bring your knees up to your chest. Give them a squeeze in. And a little rock side to side. From here, please widen your knees. Grab onto the outside of your ankles, your shins, or your feet. Take your version of happy baby. Again, if it feels good, you might rock side to side or even extend one leg slightly and then the other. Moving here in a way that feels good or just staying still. Then please take a moment to check into your body. If there's any other last movement or pose that might feel good and it might feel like it completes your practice, you can take that now. Good. If and when you're ready, you can extend your arms and legs down to find Shavasana. Or if there's another comfortable and symmetrical resting position that you prefer, please just make yourself as comfortable as possible. Once you arrive, allowing the whole body to rest down, you can take a full breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth, relaxing from head to toe. One more like that, full breath in. And out through the mouth, feel your whole body soften. And just breathing here for the last minute or so. After all that good, beautiful work through the flow, strengthening, using your muscles, just give yourself these last few moments to fully relax the body. Please deepen your breath. If you have the time and the interest, please feel free to stay in this resting position a little longer. But if you'd like to end alongside me, please continue to breathe deeply. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes or move your body in any other way that feels good. Maybe stretching your arms above your head for a full body stretch, and then take your time. You can roll over onto your right or your left side. And gently make your way back up to find a seated position. As you arrive into your seat, just taking a breath in and out, feel your body and your breath. And you can bring your palms back together to touch in front of you. Take a last breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can bow your head down to yourself. Thank your body for taking this time to practice. Namaste. Okay, thank you so much.